What is up, everybody? Welcome to another fresh take. Vicky, how are you?
I'm good, but I realized that I don't have a lot of pinky rings. So I was like, man, I wish I had a ring for like right here.
I was gonna say something, but I'm not gonna say nothing. So I'll keep that to myself. So, She-Hulk episode 2, Superhuman Law. What did you think about the episode?
I think they're doing good with the comedy aspect of it. You know, she was like, "So you only want to hire me because I'm superhuman, and you want me to be a shtick lawyer, be my superhuman self lawyer." But I ain't mad at her. Like, listen, you need a job. You got student loans. You gotta pay your loans. So there's a great example of the student loan crisis. She, that's not what she want to do, but she got to do it because she got bills to pay, and that's reality. And there you go.
Yeah, that part was like surprisingly realistic amongst the myriad of jokes that came out because, and to be fair, I never felt like any of the jokes in this episode were like they were drug out or beating anybody over the head. It felt like really normal, but it kind of felt normal in the vein of this actually happens. Like the first thing they show is like, and look, I hate this trope, but I love this trope at the same time. The black eyewitness.
Oh.
All I kept thinking about was Marlon Wayans in Scary Movie. But then right after the episode, I was just flipping channels and there was a news and there was a black eyewitness acting just like that. And I'm like, God dang it. So I'm like, it was funny. And it was fun. The way they did it was funny because it basically starts off with how the first episode ends with her saving the jury from basically getting a desk thrown on them by Titania, and she essentially gets fired for that, which that was going to happen. Like, I don't see how that doesn't happen in that situation, especially since there's no Tony Stark to just buy a law firm. I'm like, yeah, you're going to get fired. Even though you did the right thing, you're going to get fired, which is exactly what happens. And that spirals into a couple of bits that I thought were pretty good. The family, when she got called to come home, that was funny.
Yeah, they're like, don't talk about it. Oh, I heard you got fired.
Yeah.
Like, don't talk about it. I thought we were supposed to talk about it.
Yeah, it was funny because like some of that stuff, I'm like, yeah, I can see that because when you haven't been home for a while and you come home, yeah, people get all in your business.
Oh yeah.
Like all in your business. So it was actually pretty funny. And they tried to have like a moment between her and her dad, but it just went completely sideways because I don't think he was trying to be deep and she was getting deep. And he was like, I don't really care. But okay, I'm listening to you because you're my baby girl. Listen to you. Yeah, I just thought that was hilarious. I thought that was really, really kind of funny. Now, the other thing that I thought was actually pretty good, because I think what's going to happen with this show is we're going to get a cameo a week now. And this week's cameo was Tim Roth coming back as Emil Blonsky, the Abomination. And he's up for parole. Now, if you watch Shang-Chi, there's a there's a part in Shang-Chi where there's an underground fight club and he's there,
Yeah.
but he's supposed to be in prison. That actually gets answered. That actually gets answered in this episode.
Like, well, there you go.
Well, that answers that. So I thought that stuff was actually pretty good. I thought her boss being like the deadpan dry humor boss is like, I don't care. Either you gonna take this person, or you gonna get, or you don't have a job no more. Take a pick.
Those are your choices, and you have all the choices in the world. Those are your two.
And it was funny because she was just like, basically, it's a conflict. Because in reality, it would be a conflict of interest.
Yeah.
It just would be a major conflict of interest because dude tried to kill Bruce. Mm-hmm. Her boss is like, I don't care. Like he's like,
no problem. He signed a waiver.
Yeah,
so you're good.
Yeah, you're good. So, and the funny thing about him was like, supposedly he done found love in prison, and so he's writing haikus now. I didn't know Tim Roth was funny. That was kind of funny. That was funny because apparently he'd been writing them and sending them to everybody. I'm like, bro, what in the world did they do to you? But I thought that was funny. The whole episode as a whole is only like 31 minutes. So I'm thinking the rest of these episodes are just really going to be the half hour 80s, 90s law firm.
It doesn't need to be. It is the Ally McBeal with superpowers.
Basically.
That's, like she's talking to the camera, there's funny moments, and then there's some stuff here and there. So there's Ally McBeal right there.
And don't expect to get anything deep or into the subconscious mind of the human condition. That's not happening in this series.
I don't want that.
Yeah, I don't need that. I don't need that either. I mean, I don't need that. I just want something funny. And it's actually hitting. It's coming at a really good time. Anybody that's complaining about this, they didn't read the source material because the comic in the late 90s and early 2000s, she broke the fourth wall a lot in her comic. So this is kind of in line with that. So I don't.
Only Deadpool's allowed to do it. Like
no,
I don't understand.
Deadpool wasn't even the first to do it.
Yeah. So like, come on.
I mean, I would so I know they're probably not going to do it. I would have loved for her and Ron Reynolds to have an episode together. That would be hilarious. That would be hilarious. Mm-hmm. Like Deadpool shows up and she has to defend him. That would be hilarious. But I think at the time they were filming this, I don't think any of that stuff had actually went well. The deal it went through, but I don't think he had any time to actually do anything. So I don't think that'll be one of the cameos. We know that one of them is Wong from Doctor Strange, and we know another one is Charlie Cox's Daredevil supposed to be showing up. So, but I don't think we're gonna get anything like too like serious. I think it's all gonna be played from a comedic aspect, and that to me is exactly fine.
Yeah,
you don't need nothing crazy.
What was our last Marvel thing we just did?
That was Miss Marvel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Miss Marvel was the previous one, and that had some serious moments in it. I don't think we're gonna have this. Not in this one.
Yeah, we've had a few serious, and we're coming off of the whole Doctor Strange movie going into this as well. So and that was some serious stuff happening. So let's have some comedy. Let's chill. And then we'll move into the heavy stuff again.
Yeah, because I think that's what's probably gonna happen next. And Trey, that is actually correct. So we do get a scene in here with her calling Bruce to ask her about taking the Abomination case, which she was gonna have to take anyway because she really didn't have a choice. I don't know why she was calling him, but you see Bruce on a ship, that Sakaran ship, going back to Sakaar. So yeah, World War Hulk is coming, but I think it's going to be a Disney Plus show. I don't think we're getting a movie. I think we're getting a Disney Plus show. That's the only way they don't have to worry about Universal. That whole deal is so weird. That is a weird deal. But yeah, we're pretty much getting World War Hulk. I just don't know. I'm really interested to see how they're going to actually do that, and if Jen is going to show up in that. Because if I'm not mistaken, I don't think she was in the original one. Now they done another World War Hulk style series, and she was in that one. I don't know if she was in the original one though. I'm not sure. I didn't read that one, so that one's not familiar to me. But as far as this show is concerned, I'm actually liking what I see. There is a post-credit scene which every child that has ever gone back home after college, yeah, y'all gonna feel that. Parents just have you working. You got to put the TV up. You got to go in and fix the computer. Got to get all the. For some reason, in the back of the SUV is like 15 things of water. I don't understand why they don't go with the water. So yeah, that part was kind of funny because they pretty much had Jen as She-Hulk just doing odd stuff around the house, which I kind of figured was gonna happen.
As she should.
Once they found out she was a Hulk, I'm like, yeah, they finna call you. You finna get random phone calls. Yeah, we're gonna have dinner Sunday. Why don't you come over?
Like, and while you're here, can you
yeah.
Can you bring that big box up down from the attic? Thank you.
We need to change the rotors on the car. Can you just hold it up? We can't find the jack.
Yeah, thank you.
We just had to go replenish all these water bottles at the church. Can you get them out the back of the expedition?
Thank you.
See, I would have had to go back and forth. You can get them all at one time. I'm like, wow, y'all just really going okay. But yeah, that was funny. I'm actually enjoying this. I'm enjoying this. I'm not gonna lie. I'm actually enjoying this. First 2 episodes, I'm enjoying it. I'm actually interested to see what they're gonna do when Daredevil shows up though. So I don't know what episode that is, but I'm actually looking forward to that one because I'm wondering how they're gonna have Charlie Cox play this because he was even in the comics. Matt Murdock is more serious than Jen is, so I'm kind of interested to see how they're gonna play this off. Do you guys think Daredevil will make an appearance? Yeah, he is. They spoiled that in the trailer. He's showing up, but it's going to be the yellow and red costume, not the black and red. So he's going to have the yellow and red. But it looks just like the Netflix costume. It looks exactly like it. It just has instead of having the red top, it has the gold top. And I think the armbands are gold on the wrist. They're gold. So, but yeah, he's going to be in there because he got spoiled in a trailer that they released. I think like the last trailer they released before it aired, you see him in it. You see him and you see Wong from Shang-Chi, from Doctor Strange in it. So he's going to be in there, which is actually cool because one of the funny things about that whole situation is Luke Cage, Jennifer Walters is Luke Cage's lawyer in the comics. Matt is Jessica's lawyer in the comics, which is actually funny because Jessica doesn't like Jennifer, which is a whole other situation in and of itself, but it's hilarious because of how they all know each other. It's a small world type situation. So yeah, you can easily pull anybody you want to into that. I don't think they're going to do it, but they could if they wanted to. But Vicky, overall thoughts?
Overall, I'm enjoying it. I'm looking forward to next week and her trying to spin her client breaking out of jail and fighting in an underground ring, and yeah,
and coming back to jail because they did bring him back. I remember in the movie they brought him back, so it's not like
so it should be interesting to see like how you gonna talk your way out of this one.
He's gonna be begging for somebody to come through the courtroom this time.
Yep.
But yeah, I'm enjoying it too. Looking forward to the next episode, and we're gonna leave it at that for today's episode. These episodes probably gonna be short because those She-Hulk episodes are really short. They're like 30 minutes.
Oh yeah,
they're to the point.
Oh, real quick before we end, since it's another Marvel, have you watched any of like the little 5-minute group things?
I watched the first ones. I'm gonna go and finish that one today.
Yeah, I gotta organize them because like they're not together.
No, they're not.
They're all, which is annoying. So you have to like keep clicking and for the suggested to find them. I'm like, come on, why didn't you just put this as a series together so that I can just go through them? I understand that they're not the same and they're separate from each other, but it is the same. It should have been together.
Yeah, I don't know why they did, because when they said they were doing, and I forgot they said they were doing it, I thought it was going to be a series. No, they're shorts.
Yeah, which is fine, but put them together.
Just say that and put them in one spot.
Yeah, put them in one spot so I can find them.
Yeah. So, all right. So, Winging the Podcast is tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hope you guys come by. Chat will be open. Vicky, anything you want to pimp out?
Yeah, as always, come by the Fangirl Review YouTube page and the Twitch, and come by and say hi. I'm there for the most part.
Yep. All right, and I do apologize for last week not putting out some content. I have not been feeling well, so but I'm feeling a little bit better now. So hopefully everything I can get everything back organized and back on track. So you will see some consistency from me.
Consistency as a content creator.
Yeah. Well, kinda, but yeah. So I will see you guys tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we'll see you then. Peace out, people.
Bye.